what I actually think was, brilliant about that strategically is, if you think about it, part of what we've talked about on this show, and part of what our organization has said very publicly over the last 4 years, is that, Republicans back home on many issues actually aren't even representing Republican voters. Republicans in D.C. aren't representing Republican voters back home. On issues like the public option, on issues like Wall Street reform, even in rural America, the little guy is rooting for these big corporations to be held accountable. And the conundrum that Democrats face is, how do you get past these absurd lines in the sand and these weird procedural motions that Republicans use in D.C. that are very, not explainable to people who aren't, in the weeds on political stuff, and, force Republicans to be accountable. And what the president did by saying they deserve a vote is he essentially used the most emotionally persuasive and understandable issue, people being killed by guns, like little kids being killed by guns, and, justice for those people's families, and frame the process issue of, will John Boehner allow a vote on the House floor, and will Mitch McConnell filibuster, around that emotionally persuasive issue. And my guess is that he'll be barnstorming the country demanding that those people get a vote. And if he's successful in getting Republicans to cave on this issue, if he can get John Boehner to say, you know what, maybe only 40 Republicans will agree, but I'm going to schedule a vote, and that results in it passing the House, that creates a precedent moving forward for every other issue we care about. If the president says, we deserve a vote on the minimum wage, we deserve a vote on this education reform or this environmental reform, it will kind of trigger this story that he just helped weave. So I really hope that he's successful on that. And as the Progressive Change Campaign Committee, we're going to do everything possible to get his back in this gunfight, because he needs to win. In order for us to be successful on any other issue, he needs to be successful in this gunfight.
I think that's an interesting point, and that's something that we plan on tackling at the end of the show, actually. And I think what the president laid out for progressives, and I think progressive organizations all across the country that do such good work, is that we need to do a better job of telling our narrative. And our narrative can't always come from, the Adam Greens of this world, we love it. Adam, I love you. They can't come from me either. They've got to come from, Hadia's mom. They've got to come from the lady who waited 6 hours to vote. Like, their stories are going to be more impactful and more powerful than our stories. As those of us that are sort of engaged in the movement and work with the movement every day. I think the president laid out a really good framework for how us as progressives should sort of operate in this next term, and how we should fight these battles that we have to fight.
Absolutely. No doubt about it.